just test Tuesday. What we'll do, we'll wait till people jump in and then we'll crack on. Well, there's a bit of a delay. So we'll see where we'll go from there. Let me turn these lights off here. That should be a bit better. For now, a bit dark. When I do the test, I'll put it on, but you get a flickering from the lights above me. So what we'll do, I'll see if anyone wants to jump in the stream, because I hate talking to myself. It's depressing. Bear with me, people. Hello, Sylvester. Hello, Rennie's Reef. Right. I know it's flickery, but it's like the light. Don't know what it does. It's like, I don't know. Right. Before I do this test, I've got like a dust algae or algae on my glass. So let's see, the phosphates and nitrates can tell me what it is. I did clean on my sump out the other day and I took about 1.6 kilos of sponges out. It's about 3 pounds in weight of sponge from the sump, but it was overtaking everything. So I had to get rid of it all. But other than that, we'll see where it will go. Let's just see what I say. I'm supposed to have people jumping in with me, but they've let me down. Right, so loads of people watching. So, hello, Ailey. Corey must have finished. EastEnders or Emmerdale. Nat King. Hello, mate. I said we'll get started soon. Just wait to see if someone jumps in. What I might do, I might just start testing the KH, just waiting. Don't know, we've got Super Yellow Tang in, JB's in. People are jumping in. All the old school. The old crew. Let's get this one tested first. Stuart. Oh, Stuart. So, I tested this about 3 days ago. But when I did a 125 litre water change, and I did that because I had some green cyano, so I put that cyano RX in. Trust me, worked a treat. But since then, I seem to have the green on the glass. So let's see if that's got anything to do with it. Shake it clean. You see, Woody was supposed to come in and Seymour, but they both let me down. See that though, I can't. It's Jenny's birthday, so it's Woody's wife's 40th birthday today, so I can't really say. You've got to come on the stream with me because that'd be a bit unfair, wouldn't it? Let's get this to 10 mil. Perfectly. Someone's here. That'd be. What do you think of all? Seymour, are you there? Seymour's there somewhere, lurking in the background. I would have said he'll jump on in a minute. Right, so got C1.
Hello, Paul.
Give it a
How's
press.
that?
All good at the minute, mate. How about you?
Oh, that's all right. Oh, hold on. Let me do my calcium alkaline to magnesium test.
As you see, Timo's got a trident. So, well, that went wrong. Must have had an air bubble in there. Shot straight up into the syringe. Never done that before. My nitrate's 2.5, PO4 somewhere between 0.3 and 0.1 on sulfate chart. That was Ayla, by the way. I can never phosphate on the sulfate. That's why I bought the Hannah one, because I could, and none of them I could never read them, and none of them. The green was never ever the same colour as anything on the chart. That's why I went with that.
Yeah, I just can't see the colors. I don't know if I'm just colorblind, but like pinks, I can't tell the difference between the bright red, light pink. So that's why I like the Nios nitrate, because at least it's yellow.
So there we go. 7.9 alkalinity. So that's where that's my sweet spot, because it seems to be 7.9 or 8, you know, all the time. But when I did that water change, that's when it went up to 8.3. So the salt must have been a bit high. So what I'll do later, I'll put a little bit of all for Reef in. KH 7.7. That's Ailey again. I'll try to get the chat as much as I can. So no need super chats to read the chat out. I'll just do that for free. Hey, Seymour. Right. So 7.9 kH. Just start the cycle of my first marine tank. Ammonia 1.5, nitrate 0.2. If you've just started the cycle, is that now? Oh, sorry, nitrite 0.2. Yeah. Don't read any other ones until them ones are in balance. Because if you start reading nitrate, it's just a waste of a test kit, because that would be completely false while the nitrate and the ammonia is high. You know what I mean? So you stick to them two. What?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were finished. Sorry. Finish up.
No. I finished. Go on.
No, I was going to say I have a friend who put too much ammonia in and totally crashed his cycle. Like, he can't read any nitrate at all. Ammonia 0, but just crashed in the nitrite stage. Like, his test kit nitrite is off the chart. He's having to do water changes and put more bacteria, yeah? Because, you know, if you use bacteria, you could be cycled and add in fish within a couple of days sometimes. But
yeah,
he read the instructions wrong and overdosed it with the ammonia and just totally crashed the cycle.
You see, I've never. My very first tank, I think that we slow started it. In fact, how many weeks did we setting our tank up? Actually, the very first one. It took weeks and weeks, didn't it, to get fish in it? Yeah, weeks and weeks. But every time I've done something after that, I've just used the bacteria and set a tank up same day. You know what I mean? I'm not stupid though. I don't set a tank up like corals. Not a problem. I'll stick corals in all day long. You know what I mean? But other than that, fish, I'd start slow. But yeah, I usually start them straight away.
Yeah, I mean, I've started this tank when I redid this tank. I redid it with, you know, like 2 fish, because I had planned on doing a slow cycle, but that's when I went out and found the gem tag. So, but I felt good with bacteria. And then I also had the Senai and Senai slides, so I was able to monitor ammonia, and I had extra bacteria on hand, so I felt good and had no issues.
You see, the thing I don't get these days is my dog's chewing on a days leg. I can hear it bashing along the floor. What was I going to say? I think you've still got the mental. Like, a lot of people still got the mentality of you need to cycle your tank for like 10, 12 weeks before you can start it. That's old school. Things have gone different these days. You don't need to do that these days. You're still getting people saying, "Oh, it's the best way to do it." Not really. At the end of the day, bacteria is bacteria.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
just
no matter
old
how
school.
quick you get in.
Like that guy, Milev's Reef. It's he's like an older school reefer, so he prefers to like use the shrimp, which I don't want to do because that thing stinks. My tank is in my living
Yeah,
room. There's no way I could have a rotten shrimp in my tank.
exactly. Like I said, there's no need to do it anymore. There isn't. All that does is create bacteria, and you can add the bacteria. So I don't see a point in doing that at all. Well, by the way, I'm not sponsored by any company that gives bacteria out. Ish. Yeah, I said ish, but yeah. But like I said, I do it when I set this one up. In fact, when I redid this one, Seymour, I started with fresh rock, fresh sand. I used the water, well, about 50% of it, I'd say. Yeah, so I used the water. Just press number 2 on this. So we'll let's get this calibrated. No, not well. There you go, and I'll add the powder. This is the phosphorus I'm doing now, by the way. Where was I at then? Where was he up to, people? Forgot. Yeah, Fritz. Like I said, the last time I set my tank up, yeah, when I set my tank back up, so I started all fresh stuff, and I use Fritz. So I use that Fritz Turbo Start, which is expensive, but it works. In fact, I used that, and I used
Yeah, I think Fritz bacteria is
ATM
good.
colony.
The one thing with Fritz is just needs to be refrigerated in the LFS. So, but I think Fritz is good.
Yeah. Well, when I got it here, before I set it up, I got the stuff delivered, and I put it straight into my fridge. You know, wait for me to do the thing. As soon as I set it all up, out of the fridge, into the tank. All good. Anyone see that guy on YouTube? The YouTube guy turns his swimming pool into a reef. No, but I'd like to see it. Super Yellow Tank. Can you get a link to that? I'm going to make you a mod, so you can.
Oh, that super yellow tank, eh?
Yeah. He was a mod. He was a mod a while back. What it is, when my tank was shutting, my channel, when I wasn't doing it, I just got rid of all the mods off it, except Ailey actually. But yeah, I made you a mod. Super Yellow Tank. See if you can find that link. If you can, stick it in. But people, don't click on the link
Where's
until the
super
stream's
yellow tank
finished.
from? Where's super yellow tank from?
You're talking, and he's in the chat, so he should hear you. He did say the other day, but I forgot again. He said it in the WhatsApp group.
Oh, I thought he's from Manchester, right?
No. Not from Chatterton.
Oh.
I'll say it before you say it. I'm trying Dr. Tim's method. What would you say about Dr. Tim's? I've never used it, so I could not tell you.
I use it all the time. I get the Dr. Tim's
3-minute countdown.
nitrifying bacteria, and I also use the Dr. Tim's ammonia. So yeah, it works. I use it to cycle the lagoon tank. I use it to cycle my big tank. So yeah, Dr. Tim's. Yeah. If you have one fish, like a really like light fish, like a clownfish or something, you can actually put the bacteria in and then add the fish.
Yeah. Seymour, there's something wrong with your
headphone. Oh shit! Because I'm outside.
Yeah. Only one of it. Is it only one headphone that does that? From Worcestershire.
I'm outside, but I'll be home in like 5 minutes. So
yeah. The good thing is, I love Americans trying to say that word there because they can't say it.
Worcestershire.
Yeah. Well, when they try to read it, they go Worcestershire.
Well, I know if I was trying to read it, but it's a sauce. Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, see, Woody's in the chat, but he's not on the stream. What's all that about? So Woody said he's seen it the other day. You know the Reef swimming pool? Well, I said, I've not seen it, so I want to see it. So if anyone's got a link, put it in the chat so we can all have a look.
Woody said he saw the swimming pool reef.
Huh. Yeah, someone who turned the swimming pool into a reef tank. I said that'd be good to see. 1 minute 17 to go.
We tested phosphates.
Phosphates, yeah. Let's see what these are. I think when I tested them a few days back, again after the water change, or was it before? You know, I can't remember. I think it was before. I think it was after. It was 39, which is around 0.1. I think something like that. 48 seconds to go. The chat has gone really quiet. People need to start chatting in the chat.
I'll be on in like 10 minutes, mate. All right.
All right.
I mean, 15 minutes plus 1.
That's the link there for the swimming pool reef. I'm going to click on it, by the way. Right, Woody, get your ass in here. Oh, 1 minute.
Maybe he's using his one arm. You never know.
Right. Oh. 1 second. Knowing me, I forget about reading that. Oh, yeah. Ooh, I think I've seen it before, you know. Yeah, that's playing up. I'm not going to bother. I'll look at that in a bit. Clearly not in the UK. Yeah, that I definitely agree with. See, that just crashed, so. Pop-out chat. So I clicked on the pop-out chat and it obviously didn't load it properly. So it's a bit shit. Oh, shit. Here we go. 24. 24. So let's do some maths.
Is it a saltwater pool or is it a reef pool? Because a reef pool would be amazing. You have to light that bad boy, right? Or you could just
Yeah. 0.07 phosphates. See there. So 0.07 phosphates. That's all right. Well, that would be all right if the nitrates are all right. If the nitrates are all right, that'd be good. But I can't. The nitrates are never high, so that's the problem. That's most probably why I get the imbalance.
You're right.
Right. So you. What's the weather like there?
I'm just happy, mate.
All right. Good to know. Nitrates. Do the nitrates. So I hate the 3-minute ones. That's why I couldn't get the new HANA test, I think. Because the amount of time that it takes to do and the amount of time you've got to wait for it. Imagine that, again, the HANA stuff, the HANA calcium, the HANA nitrate. You'd be knackered by the time you finish the test. Raining. It's nice. It's been nice here all day. It's been warm. We're not 17, 18 degrees. Celsius, that is, people. One mil. Making a mess here. Keeps raining. I said it's not raining. I heard something the other day that on the 3rd of October, it was the wettest rain, the wettest day since like 18 summer, since records began. It said the amount of rain could have filled Loch Ness. I think it was raining, but I don't think it was raining that bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 drops of that. 1 level scoop of this. little scoop of that, which has just gone everywhere. One test less. There we go. Mix and mix and mix and mix. Mix and mix and mix and mix, mix. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. 3-minute countdown.
Okay. 3 minutes and counting.
Right. That's got a tinge of pink to it straight away, which is a good sign. When I say a tinge, I mean a tinge. It's better than nothing. Right, 3-minute countdown on that one. Yeah, she found it further up. I'll have a proper look in a bit at that. What I could do with it is copying that link. Copy the link. Send it to myself in a message. In fact, I'm going to send it messages so Seymour's got it. There it is. We turned our pool into an aquarium with sharks. That's mint. All them yellow tangs in there. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to watch that in a bit. Alright. I think already we're on around 2 nitrates at the minute. But again, there's still time. This is magnesium. Last time I tested this was on the test Tuesday. I don't think it was last week before, 2 weeks ago. So that's the last time I checked this one. I'm missing it. Guess what's getting torn out of the tank Saturday? Oh, let me guess. Some bloke that does acrylic, and it obviously is a bit of a dick because he takes the piss out of his customers, and many customers I've heard, not just you. I've known different customers that he's done the same to. There's obviously a shit in it. Priorities are all wrong with that guy. Hello, Mr. Attel or Attel. Sumo. Right, we're doing magnesium. Magnesium. 5 drops of this. Easy. Hello, all.
Who you were talking about, Paulie?
Oh, 1 minute. Let me just check these nitrates. I'm going to go over here and check these. Round these lines. Good lines. So we're on. Right, it's a bit lighter than 2. And when I put it to the side, it's lighter than 50. You know what? That's a bit lighter than. Right, I'm going to say it's around 2.
Question.
So I'm going to say nitrates are around 2-ish. They're definitely not higher than 2. They're definitely lower than 2. But they're higher than 0. So 1.5.
So that's good, right?
Well, if they're 1.5, right? The phosphates are 0.07. 7 times as much. 7. No, there needs to be. My Phosphates really need to be about 7. A little bit lower. A couple of cats full of the phosphate stuff. Right. So there's 5 of them. I need one of these. One of these. Gal, did you ask for your money back?
Paul, I can't find my phone. I don't know where my phone is.
It's got to be close to you because you're on the phone.
I know. Found it.
Yeah, as long as you've got your money back, it's good.
Wait, which store were you guys talking about?
Well, do you know the Ben who makes acrylic, the owner of Aaron's Aquariums? Him.
Yeah.
Yeah, took the piss out of Gal. I kept telling him that he's posted it, no tracking numbers or anything. They're saying, oh, it's got returned. I put the wrong address on it. Then I put the right address on it. It must be held up at the post office. Do you know all the bullshit that you get?
Mm-hmm.
All that. But the thing is, our postage over here is nothing like over there. They don't. And then he was saying, oh, he's asked the post office to change it, and they're not allowed to do that over here.
No, they don't change anything. He just...
No, the return to sender.
Yeah, people just take the piss and didn't ship the guy's thing. Really? So Gal got his money back?
Yeah, but the thing is, he shouldn't have been taking the piss of like that.
Of course not.
Well, I've heard multiple things about him, but I'm doing it all the time, not just to that one person.
Okay. What was Gal getting from him?
I think it was some like acrylic word, you know, for the bottom of his tank, so he can like float the rock above the base of the glass.
Oh.
0.06. That's what I'm assuming. I think that's it. Am I right, Gal? He'll tell you in there. Don't be annoyed about it. Just don't buy fuck off from him again. Simple as that, isn't it? Right. What did I say? 0.6 is 1410 magnesium. Is that all right? Is that a little bit high? Is that all right? Hang on. Mr. Sleepyhead's here. Hello, Woody.
Hello, mate.
Tired?
I thought you were talking to me, calling me Mr. Sleepyhead.
No, you're the original Sleepyhead. I'm your apprentice.
You're the one-arm apprentice.
I am the one-arm apprentice. How is everyone? All right?
Everyone is all right.
Yeah.
Good.
Magnesium 1410.
That's all right.
See, I reckon that's been buffered up by the big water changes they did the other day.
When's the last time you tested, Woody?
A full test, quite a while ago. Alkalinity, about a week ago.
Well, and Woody just doesn't follow Test Tuesday. That's just
No, I don't. If I'm honest, I don't.
Well, you should do. He will do when he gets his trident.
It's going to be test day every day.
I'll just put screenshots up.
Instead of Test Tuesday, it'll just be Test Day.
Mm-hmm. Oh, let me check my parameters.
What's up, Nick?
Hey, Nick. Right, I've just opened my box and then I've got no vial. So it's obviously fell out.
Ailey, honestly, I was having a little nap.
What?
Ailey said Woody wasn't taking a nap.
Today was his wife's birthday, so.
Hello, Nick.
He's a good husband. One thing I have to say about Woody, he's a good husband.
Thank you, Took her out today, spoilt her. I bought her a new iron, a new washing up gloves, a new Hoover.
Some shoes that are too small for her.
Yeah,
That sounds like housework stuff, huh? Would it?
Bought a new dustpan and brush. She's over this.
What about a new chain? I thought you said you bought her a new chain.
No, I only got one the other week. Got one for Valentine's Day, didn't I? So it wasn't that long ago. It was only a few months ago.
Hang on, my missus is shouting something out loud here. What is that? He took her to the right place that he planned to take her. Yeah, he did. She's taking the piss out of me, would he? Oh, what am I missing?
Yeah. When you book the wrong places. Or you book the right places, just in the wrong area.
Yeah, right. So this is what happened, people, right? So the other week...
we went Starbucks, girl.
Yeah, the other week I booked a restaurant for me and the missus. I got all dressed up, set off to go there. Nice posh restaurant. Booked it. On the way there, I looked at my email and it said London. At first I thought, oh, that's the head office. No. I booked the restaurant in London, not the one in Manchester. So she wasn't very impressed with me. Because we was nearly there in the taxi. Well, yeah, we got an Uber. But like nearly there in the Uber and that happened. Yeah, she wasn't impressed. Luckily, I got into an alright restaurant, which was nice. Friggin' expensive though. What if it were? That's because it's a TV chef's restaurant. They think they charge you shitloads.
That's because they done that because they knew you booked the wrong restaurant and your wife was pissed off. So they thought, oh, we can charge him whatever we want here.
I know, yeah.
He's got to keep the old woman sweet.
Right, calcium. Yeah, LOL me. Definitely not funny though.
Nick, that's only something Paul could do, innit? That is definitely a Paul move. That is. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Wiggle. Early night for Woody.
Less of the old woman.
Yeah. See, yeah. She's still not impressed me because she keeps bringing it up. And she put a picture on before on Facebook of her. A picture.
Paul, is James Martin? Is he a transvestite? I think he does a very poor job of it. If he is.
Not that I'm aware of, but
it's what Nick's putting.
No, I don't know. Might be, I don't know.
No, it's not.
Don't bother me though. Right. I've done nothing there. Slowly now. Right. You can still talk, but I can't because I'll talk, look at the screen, and then I'll end up.
Go on, you do your bits. I'll ask Seymour what he's been up to and see if he unmutes.
Seymour.
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
What you been up to, mate?
All right, just working, you know. I'm still working.
Right. One more drop.
You're not doing your test?
Oh, you mean my trident? Oh, you know what? I need to, but I'm answering a message.
Do you want me to go on there and let everyone know what it is?
I'll go on there if you want. Would he turn his lights off like he did with you the other day?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is funny, people, right? This is how it goes, right? Hang on. Let me just tell you what the calcium is and we'll crack on. 10. 450 calcium weight.
450?
Yeah,
nice.
I said 450, but I did put the extra drop in, which I didn't need. Would have been 440. Well, I was 450. Always do the extra drop anyway. Right, so me and Woody was on the phone the other day, and his light on his aquarium went off. And he's like, oh, it must be dust in the top, you know, made it overheat. So he's there with the
It's a black cup.
Seymour, mute a minute. So he's there with the air in a can, blasting it. And Seymour rings up and says, oh, I turned your light off on accident. I was just testing something. I mean, so Seymour's controlling his tank from America, turning his lights off while he's there, and he's thinking my tank, like my lights broke. Not good.
I thought I thought the fan was clogged or something, and it overheated, so it turned itself off. Because it was only off. It was only off for about 5 seconds, then come back on. So I thought, let me blow me fan out, mate, see if it's clogged up a bit or something. And then O rings up a couple of minutes later and goes, "Oh, sorry, Woody, I turned your lights off by mistake. I was showing my friend something. I was testing." It's all right. I'll wait till he goes to sleep and I'll turn his whole tank off. I'll get Alexa to do it.
Wait till he goes to sleep. Just give it 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Might be slid it. I've calibrated it again before. And it's 34.9.
Oh, that's all right. That'll do. Close enough.
Exactly.
He is mean, isn't he, Ailey? Maybe me think that the lights are overheating. Maybe he's doing unnecessary work that I didn't want to get up off the sofa and do.
Yeah, Nick, I want you to price me a tank up. Just the glass. I want to keep the frame and the thing. We're talking about this thing.
Yeah, what about a sump? Don't you want a different sump?
Smaller sump.
Oh, I might have a sump for you, Paulie.
Too big.
No, it's 40 inches, I think. Oh, yes, your tank's only 40 inches, isn't it?
Yeah, too big. Underneath, I can't fit that, but you know, with the bracket, with the stand on that.
Yeah.
That was on.
Yeah, with my one arm, it was hard work.
Let's go put these back in the cupboard. Keep it clean.
So what's everyone in the chat been up to? Bought anything new for the tanks or done anything new? See if you can motivate me to do something to me tank. I ain't bought anything for ages, or messed about with it for ages.
Can you not get the train from G Cross? You pass through
You always need lots of stuff, Gal. You've got loads of stuff, but you always need more.
Hello. Right, I'm back.
You're looking at a couple of tanks. Do you need more?
Where are we? Nothing on there, is there?
Not since last time, Ailey, no?
Tell you what, this is going to be a short and sweet one today, Woody.
Yeah, you're not feeling it?
No.
Why?
Just not. When do I ever? 10 gallon waiting on my over to grow out. Yeah. Well, we was on the phone last night, me, Seymour and Kelly, and I wanted another tank, and my missus put me in my place and said I'm not allowed.
Who was you on the phone with last night?
You and Seymour.
You said Seymour and Kelly.
Oh,
I'm only Kelly of a weekend.
That's what I heard too, Woody. I was.
Say hello to everyone.
That's what I heard, Woody. I was wondering if I was dreaming.
He said, "Yeah, me, Owen Kelly was on the phone last night."
Yeah, I was wondering if I was dreaming.
You know what that tells me? Know what that tells me, every time that Paul looks at me, he looks at me with the same love as he does Kelly. That's what that is.
That's what it is.
Oh, my skimmer is producing microbubbles. Look at these A cans. Since I put the Nero 5 in, these oh, look at that jawbreaker, Woody. Look how much red that has, and some green too.
Is he's talking about our jawbreaker, Paul?
Oh, look at that! But you know what? Remember when I redid the
I'm going to say bounce jawbreaker.
Yeah, where's the others? You had about 4. Where's the rest of them?
You know, there's 2 in this tank. There's 2 here and there's 2 in the other tank. When I redid the tank, they got pissed off. So, but I'm saying when I put them in this tank, they have more red and green.
Yeah.
It
looks good.
Remember when I almost killed my bounce mushroom?
Yeah.
So I found a few pieces, but this piece grew back with more bubbles. It doesn't have the color. Remember, it only had like 1 or 2 bubbles, but this one is full of bubbles everywhere.
Where's mine and Woody's one of them?
And look, acans. I started feeding the acans, so everything is starting to puff
That
up
was a
now.
perfect segue. That was.
Yeah. You know, I gotta move that thing there. It's pissed off at the Nero 3s right there. So. Whoop, whoop. I know, right?
Looking good, huh?
I know, right?
Shows your name tank.
Look
Hold
at
up.
the
Why you
chili.
got a heater? Why you got a heater in the tank?
I keep it in there the whole time now.
Why?
Is there no room? Oh,
Because
you've got no room at the back.
no. Yeah, well, it's you know what? It's on my list of things to replace this heater this year, right?
Right.
Yeah. I am gonna replace the heater this year because I've
They're
had
good
that
though,
one
them
for
little heaters, isn't they?
yeah. But I've had it for 3 years now, and you know me, I get paranoid with heaters.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the one time I crashed my tank was because of a heater, but I think I've crashed my tank so many times now. I can't blame it on the heater.
Ailey says, show her the gem tank.
The gem tank or she wants to see the gem tank or the nem tank.
The gem.
I don't know why there's micro
There
bubbles
he is.
here. You know what? I think I turned up the flow so much that there's just water just cascading through the sump and just causing micro bubbles.
Yeah, it could be.
There you go, Haley. My prize position, and Paul turned me off.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just changing things.
Look at that.
Them blastos are growing, aren't they?
Oh,
Yeah, them blastos are lovely.
you know what? Since I put it in the shade a little bit, I took it out of the light. It's actually like I guess it's not getting direct flow now. Oh, it's chunky and juicy. Man, this Duncan is just getting new polyps. But I think I gotta yeah.
Nat King wants to know where you can get them clans from, oh.
These are mismatched clowns. These are actually I forgot where I got these from. I think I got these from Manhattan. I don't remember where I got these from. These are mismatched clowns. Got some chromis, 3 chromis.
Has that one got a black fin?
Hmm?
That clownfish has got a black fin.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I don't even know where did I get the clownfish from? Both of them? Yeah, I think I bought them together. You know what? I didn't even realize that was kind of different until I brought it. But that one is kind of cool though.
Different.
Yeah, and I think the candy canes are just getting a lot of flow, so I think they're kind of pissed off where they are.
Throw
You
them in
can
the bin.
you can see the micro bubbles. It's just a gyre.
What's causing that? The skimmer.
No, skimmer's off. I think it's just because I got just so much flow going through the sump. It's just cascading down and just, you know.
Why don't you turn the floor down?
I should, but you know me. I'm like Woody. Too lazy to do anything.
I thought you liked to slow. I thought you was like me. Oh, you like to slow flow through your sump.
I do. I don't know why. You remember? Yeah, I do. I don't know why I turned it up though. Honestly, don't know why.
I know why. Like pissing about.
Ailey, I'm the same. I wanna get a few firefish. That's what I was gonna go and get last week.
Could have got them the other day, would have known it's a tenner.
Yeah, I know. I think we got sidetracked. Weren't we on the phone for what saying was going on? And I said, I'll have a look at it after, and I forgot all about
Don't blame me.
it. No, you're the one that told me about it.
That skimmer on a wet skimmer off.
Your one?
Yeah, keeping it until like this green clears up. Emptied it this morning, it stunk.
Anyone want some big frag plates?
Frag plate. Who said that?
Go.
Woody, you want some big frag plates?
I've got O sending me some, innit? O's already got them for me.
Huh? What?
The frag plates, the little frag plates you're sending me. Or say little, what they 3 inch,
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
3
yeah,
inch
yeah.
square.
Where did Gal get them from?
Oh, you know what?
I don't know, but he
I
said
think
he
one of
he
the
had
baffles was a little
show
bit.
proof of postage.
Go on, say it again, Seymour.
No, he said I should show proof of postage.
No, he's saying if he sends them
Is
to
Galgo
someone,
taking
here's
the
show
piss?
proof.
You know what?
Oh.
That's the first thing I do when
But
I
I think-
post something. I always send the tracking number straight away.
Yeah.
You do it to me, would it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we
I,
do, innit? It's just something we do.
Seymour does it when he sends stuff from America. That's a normal thing. Unless you're an acrylic manufacturer and a bit of a prick, then you don't do it.
Oh, so. Yeah. I love a certain partner.
Ooh. You can tell it was bullshit. That's what I didn't like.
One of the
No.
partners, you got me. One of the baffles was dropped a little bit, Woody, so it was cascading water down into some. So
Oh,
I
right.
tightened it. I think I was.
Have you got adjustable baffles?
Yeah, I do. But I think the other day I was in there trying to take something out. So I think maybe my hand bumped it. So one side was lower than the other, so all the water was cascading down on that side. But I just picked it up, tightened it, micro bubble's gone.
There you go.
Paul just invited Angela into the stream. Who's Angela? I don't see Angela. Do you see Angela? Anyone's welcome into the stream.
Yeah, Galgo, you're gonna be demoted as the Facebook, like, what are you, moderator or something? Yeah.
Aquarium Cabinet Solutions. You think you could get thanked for me? Which size are you saying the price for me? Thing is, it'd be easier for you to bring your Land Rover over, stick it in the back of the Land Rover, strap it down, and drive it home.
Yeah. He's admin for it. Yeah.
Yeah, take yourself off admin. Just take yourself off it. Just say, do you know what? I've had enough. Fuck you. So that you can do a lot of good with admin.
Yeah.
I kicked him off a WhatsApp group before as admin. Did you
Oh,
see?
he's saying the border's shut. The border's shut. That's why he can't do anything at the minute.
No, there you go then.
That's what you get for living on a little isolated island. You locked yourself away from the rest of the world.
I think that company's taking advantage of a lot of YouTube followers. Maybe.
Galgal's like Jon Snow, isn't he, when he got sent to the wall? Yeah, good point, Galgal. You got no restrictions at all apart from going across the border.
We have no T1, T2, T3. We're on T3 from Friday morning.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, you're being put on T3, aren't you?
Yep. But the thing is, we've really been on that anyway. Except the pubs have been up until 10, but everything else is the same. We've been in the longest restrictions than anywhere.
So does that mean then they're going to start closing all the pubs and restaurants and all that as well then?
No, restaurants are all right. If you sell food, you're all right. So pubs are going to start selling sandwiches.
Yeah,
Try to
exactly.
buy a sandwich for £1. I'll knock £1 off a pint of beer.
Yeah, come and buy a sandwich and you get buy a sandwich for £3.50 and you get a free beer.
Yeah. That's exactly what they can do. It's just stupid the way they can do it.
I don't drink, so I don't care about pubs being open.
No, I'm not like that.
I don't think most people drink indoors these days, isn't they? I think that's the new thing, to drink at home. All the pubs around here are being turned into fancy apartments and fancy restaurants. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no queues or anything at shops or anything like that. Yeah, see, Gal, you ain't so, fabulous where you are. We ain't got no queues or anything like that.
No, not on any restrictions here yet. I think the restrictions that you're on is actually T1. It's 1 in it. We're on 3. I think everyone's on 1. You're on 2, Woody. Everyone's on 1. Everyone was on 1 to start, and then the cherry picked all the ones that was on 2 and 3s. But everyone's on 1. That's like the pub shut at 10. That's 1. Six people, as it's meet 6 people indoors, outdoors, and all that. That's 1.
Haley, I started that trend drinking at home 10 years ago.
I'm on UK Stay Out. See, it's handy, that, isn't it? Like, they've got no restrictions because there's no virus over there in the little island.
Mm.
Yeah.
On Love Island? Oh.
Love Island.
You
That's
said
where they
there's
should
no
have done Love
restrictions on
Island.
Love Island?
Should have sent them all over to Gal. Could have done Love Island over there.
These big trays. I still don't get the point of them trays in the tank, Gal.
Yeah, no, I must admit I'm a bit. I don't know. Each to their own, innit?
Yeah.
I would have just gone for branching rock and used the branches to keep it up off of the base glass instead of putting big trays in there. Because once you start getting detritus and all that under them, it's going to be hard to take them out in it because of all the rock on top of them.
Yeah, I would have just gone for the branching. Oh, I have. Yeah.
Like my rock only touches my base glass in 2 areas. It's just got 2 bits of branch touching. That's it.
No trays soon coming out. What you want to do is stick them in your sump. Use them for like frag racks in the sump.
Or use them as frisbees and frisbee them at someone's face.
He's going to build a bonfire in his back garden and start doing like one of them. Oh, what do you?
Turn him into a voodoo doll of someone.
Just do things backwards. Neb. Oh, you can all convert that backwards. It's pretty easy. What time we're on? 30 inches square. 6 more minutes, then I'm stopping. 1 hour, that. I'm done.
Quick, get your questions in. All I can see is Gal's avatar on my screen.
Yeah, Gal and Haley, that's it.
Six
How many
messages
people?
for me.
How many people?
I don't know. Can you see it on yon?
I'll check now. 12. Yeah.
12 people and only 2 people talking on the chat. Come on, people.
Oh, yeah. Yo, like, shut it down, Paul. Shut it down.
It's going that way.
Paul, when are you coming back to the States? We'll be back as soon as we're allowed to come without isolating.
Oh, 2-1 to United. Nice one. And they never took 4 players over.
Lurkers.
What are you saying, Callie?
No, you don't have to shut up, Gal. It's fine.
Listen, I don't want to talk because no one's saying anything. Are they, Woody?
No. No one's asking any questions.
I'll just get bored.
All right, so you guys want to do a private chat?
Hey, the thing is, we have loads to talk about. We're in the private chat. It's just weird, isn't it?
Yeah, we do. We don't shut up when we're
Yeah.
we're only like chatting away for 6 hours. Get on here and we've got nothing to talk about.
We're going to take the mick out of everybody here.
The missus just said because you're a bunch of bitches.
You know what? That's what we wanted to call it, but I think YouTube would have banned us.
Why is it a
Tell
swear
Kelly
word?
that's not nice. Tell her. Tell Kelly I'm not going to take her to the Friends building anymore. It's not nice.
He's not taking it to Friends building anymore.
Did she just say shut up? All right.
She won't tell you shut up. She loves you, remember?
Nat, you're welcome, mate. Ailey, Gorilla Glue and Ecotech I use. I always find they're pretty good. I don't have no issues.
Yeah.
What's that? Ecotech?
I like
do you know what?
Ecotech and the Gorilla Glue.
Or, yeah. Yeah, Paul
I
doesn't
prefer the
like it,
Gorilla
but Paul,
Glue.
I think what happens with
You said about putting it in the fridge, didn't you?
glue is yeah, it's when you have such a big bottle of glue, because the same thing happens with the BRS glue. Like when I was gluing, when you have the aquascape and using it one day, it's fine. But it's when you use a little bit and you put it down, it tends to settle. But when you put it in the fridge, like I think it's good. Like you might have a little bit of wet on the top. Be prepared to like spray that off. It's been sitting there for weeks. But for the most part, no, you put it in the fridge. Yeah, to be honest, nowadays I actually like going to the 99-cent store. I'm buying the little ones because then you just use a little bit and you throw it away. You don't have to save it.
Paul, Ailey's crabs keep knocking stuff over. That sounds like a job for the for a doctor. Yeah.
Well, Woody, I think the stuff is coming tomorrow.
Oh, is it? Didn't they say Thursday?
It says Thursday, but it's but it says I said it's in It could sit in New Jersey for 2 days. They could, if you're in New York and you ship something wrong to somebody in New York, it'll get there next day. But if you ship something to somebody like 2 or 3 days, they will actually hold on to it for 2 or 3 days, even though they could deliver it next day. So I think BRS shipped it third day. So even though it's in the area, I think they might hold on to it for the other day. So we'll see. But yeah. I'm actually gonna put the brackets on tonight. I'm gonna ask Tyler to help me. But I'm really excited about it. Oh, why are you looking at me? Yeah, I'm gonna put the bracket on. I don't know about this algae, man. I can't get. I want to do the water change and siphon out the everything out of the NEM tank. I'm gonna scrape it. I'm gonna scrape all of it. But
he was an active grandfather to his 2 grandsons. Whenever they visited, Ben would spend mornings eating breakfast with them, and evenings teaching them how to make bonfires.
Right, it's 10 o'clock.
you know where your children are.
It's 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. You know what? I'm going to do 1 more minute and then it'll be a 1 hour live stream. So,
Did they give you an hour left in it?
No, I checked it before. It said 2 hours, but I checked it before. It said I've got 4 hours. So.
Oh.
Unless it's kicked into the month. You know what I mean? It must be like a rolling month or something. They must have knocked them hours off that I did the first one with. Do you know something like that?
Yeah.
It must be doing. That's how it must work like that or something.
You get a limited amount of live streams.
Yeah, no, using this.
With the free one?
Yeah, we stream 20 hours a month. That's it. Well, 20 hours a month is a lot of bloody live streaming, isn't it?
Not really. Well, not compared to what we used to do.
Yeah.
Remember, we used to do we used to do streaming for easy, like a 12-hour stream,
but
something crazy like that.
Yeah, that was different. Different times, different people, different everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
People start coming back. Eventually.
Gal wants to know what size tank you want to get built from Nick.
Same size I've got now, just the smaller tank.
He wants to go the
like shallower.
1200, 12 EU. Wait, hold on. He wants to get the same size tank now, but smaller.
No, the same size, but shallower.
The same size, but shallow.
Oh my God! Look, Nick's ears are perked up. Paul's getting a new tank. You're gonna get a phone call from Nick in a minute.
This just shows that Nick's not been listening to the stream because I asked Nick before. I want for this cabinet and all that, just a shallower tank.
No, yeah, he only activates when he hears certain words.
Yeah, and Kelly's just said, "I'm not getting a new tank."
I agree with Kelly. I think
Just think how many chairs you can buy with from a 20-hour live stream.
Uh-huh.
Who said that? Oh, yeah. Yeah. And the chair's good. I was trying to think what else.
Let's go and get your balloon off Amy,
You
wasn't it?
know what? You know what, Paul? Let's start a business making acrylic products.
Oh, you can see more.
Paul,
What?
I said let's start a business. Like we could make acrylic products.
Acrylic product.
Yeah, we don't have to ship them. We could just,
Right, Woody, I've got a bone to pick with Ailey. How can she chat on WhatsApp and be on YouTube at the same time?
Yeah, I just I was just thinking that it must be something that she can't write on the YouTube live stream. She only wants us to see it. She must be doing. It weren't pictures again, was it, Paul? Was it them dirty pictures again she was sending?
Yeah. Right, I'm shutting this down. Jobs are good. Right, people, thanks for joining Test Tuesday. I'm going to jump off now. So I'll see you all. We might do another one this week. Do you know, at night time? Get more conversations in. Do you know what we could do with doing? Woody and
Go on.
Seymour.
Cool.
Doing one, getting some topics on, and then Seymour can turn it into a podcast.
Yeah, if you want, yeah.
Seymour?
It's like you just woke Bruce Lee up.
No, do you know what? We could do that. Like I said, for the first half an hour, Seymour, we'll just talk about the topic, then we can just go off topic. And then, like the first 30 minutes, you can
Hold
cut
up. We never go off topic. What are you talking about?
Good point.
Yeah, Paul, we can talk about acrylic products.
We never
talk
go
about
off
acrylic
topic.
products all the time. Yeah, Paul, we can talk about acrylic products.
Listen, when we start slagging someone off, we slag them off for hours. We never go off topic.
That's a good point. We don't do that because we're nice people.
Yeah, no, do you know what? This lot that are always in our live streams are a good bunch of people.
Yeah. Seymour's here.
Yeah, Seymour's here. All right, take care, fellas.
Hours, days, same thing.
Yeah. Right, I'm shutting it down. All right, cheers for joining Test Tuesday. I'll see you all next Tuesday or during the week sometime.
Later, guys.
All right, catch you later. Bye-bye.